that's the one thing with School of Infantry. Like, even if you're not deployed to a combat zone,
Yeah.
everyone who's instructing was. So the tempo is, this is how it is. This is how you have to learn. This is what you got to show your Marine. There's Corpsman care. There's Corpsman aid, buddy aid, and self aid. They need to know the three tiers, and you're just getting all this intense and profound knowledge from the combat vets across the board.
Oh yeah, and I don't want to say their names on here, but some of the other seniors, because I ran MCT for a while, and some of the other
Which is,
trainers.
for those watching, is military combat training
Yeah.
for Marines who are not going to go into infantry.
Yeah.
They graduate boot camp, they go to MCT, they learn, every
They do
Marine a
the
rifleman, and they perfect their skills, and then they might go off to be, drivers or mechanics
or
and
yeah.
whatnot. Yeah.
Yes.
So you ran that, you said you were in that?
Yeah, so I ran that for a little while, and then the others that ran like ITB, Infantry Training Battalion, AIT, Advanced Infantry
For
Training.
those who are going to become actual infantrymen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the new guys coming through, new guys, corpsmen, I remember some of my guys, I would get calls from gunnies over, and they're like, hey, I got some Marines that are going to go IA. They just need extra, hiking out in the field or rucking, whatever.
Okay, that's cool.
And so we need corpsman coverage. And I'm like, okay, well, hey, these corpsmen are going IA as well. So,
Yeah.
so I would just take my time and on the weekends and just set it up, and I would go oversee and just make sure that my little boot nuggets were getting their training too. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was a part of ITB in field section and AIT, Advanced Infantry Training, those who are coming back from the fleet for more advanced training, which is a good gig because I know MCT, they need to get those Marines to their schools as fast as possible. So you might be like 15 days in the field, weekends,
Oh,
whereas
yeah.
ITB is called something else now, I can't remember, but you had your weekends off. So it was kind of a good gig to be at Camp Pendleton, 40 minutes outside of San Diego, and know that your Saturday and Sunday are yours. That was a good gig. I don't think I appreciated it at the time because it is a lot of work in field section, and some corpsmen, it doesn't work out for them. I actually was told later that my name came up for an Afghanistan deployment, but because I was always on time and was really good with, at SOI, they gave it to somebody else who wasn't working out at SOI, or something was manipulated. I was actually very upset about that. And when I got to Italy because that month there were no slots open for Marines in 2012, which is quite unique because I had put in for it, because first off, you can't tell somebody when it's time to choose another command. Yeah, I'll go to Europe. Like, yeah, you'll go to Europe. All right. I actually asked to go to multiple Marine units, and they were like, honestly, this month we have nothing.
Wow.
What have you always wanted to do? And I went to Europe, but the first day in Europe, I told my chief, I said, look, this is a dream come true, but if a deployment comes up with Marines, I want to go. Because what was hard about School of Infantry is you do so much and you get so emotionally attached, especially to these combat vets that are coming back, Marines and corpsmen. You want your FMF pin, you want to wear it on your chest, you want to be able to do the most amount of good that you can. Long story short, about 7 months or 8 months, an Afghanistan deployment did come up, but unfortunately after my pre-deployment leave, it became a MU, a Marine Expeditionary Unit. But not that I'm knocking it. It was kind of incredible in its own right, but I tried. That's what I tell people. I tried.
Yeah.
I tried to it wasn't like a macho thing. It was, I just wanted to be the most use. And I'm still like that as an ER nurse.